I am just coming out of kind of a creative burnout the last few months, and it's making it a little bit difficult for me to create something, mostly because half of the time I don't really feel like it, and the other half, when I actually do feel like it, I tend to make the ideas so complicated so quickly that I kind of just get overwhelmed and then don't make it. So I'm on a mission. It's twofold. One is mundane filmmaking, making boring things interesting or make it into visual stories. That's kind of my theme for 2025, moving out of 2024 now. And the second thing, part of that, is just simplifying making something. So it's kind of into the same area of mundane filmmaking, as I call it. So this video, or this morning actually, I thought about like a 1-1-2 technique, that I want to call it. It's nothing new, it's nothing brilliant that I just came up with, but it's basically just taking wide, medium, and close-ups. So saying one wide, one medium, and two close-ups to tell a part of a story. And you already saw the first part of that in the beginning of this video, where I used that technique. And right now we're on a hike in New Zealand. We just started it. It's a 3-hour hike. I have no ideas what to expect, other than it's probably gonna be beautiful. So the idea here is that now I have the beginning, then I need a middle and an ending, which is gonna be when we are at this lake viewpoint. I think that's gonna be here a little bit later. So that's the idea. I'm gonna take you with me and show you what I think of when I think of this 1-1-2. And the whole idea, concept here is just to simplify things. Sometimes putting a box and a set of rules on filmmaking, on what you're making, at least helps for me. So doing this 1-1-2 technique, could be 1-2-3, could be whatever, how many shots you want, but just simplifying it and saying, okay, I need one wide, one medium, and two close-ups for the beginning, the middle, and the ending of this video. Then I can kind of make a reel or short video out of it, and yeah, simplifying things, make it easier. That's the goal here. So that's what we're gonna do.
If I was older, anyone but me. If I was chasing down everyday dream, maybe everything would be different. Maybe you would be missing me. There's a fool inside my heart making plans. There's a lot of things I don't understand.
Woo. This hike is much different than what we thought, but that's the classic with us. We never know or research what we're going through, but this is full on like hiking, waterfalls, and stuff that you've probably seen a little bit of right now. But I thought that this section here, like this little path here, was wide enough to film a little bit of the middle section, or at least the middle section. So we're gonna get a wide, a medium, and two close-ups. And I'm thinking one wide of us walking through this area, one close-up of the shoes of like our walking, where I'll lock the focus on somewhere we're gonna walk past. And then maybe another close-up of like the foliage or the leaves or something. And then like a medium of maybe taking this jacket off because I'm absolutely dying. And then just cutting those together in the sequence that you're gonna see now. Oh yeah, and before you see it, just have the mini tripod with us. So the low angles are gonna help create some depth, but it's also just because that's the only tripod that I brought with me. So here's the sequence.
I wanna be what you want, be so much more than I've been. All the mistakes I've been making, oh, be what you want, and love you of course, but I can't. 'Cause there's a fool inside my heart making plans, and there's a lot of things I don't understand. I'm not a wise man. I'm not a wise man. I'm not a wise man. If I was older, anyone but me. If I was chasing down everyday dream, maybe everything would be different. Maybe you would be missing me.
It almost ended up being the most disappointing hike of my entire life. It's guaranteed. I think we have to go that way.
What do you see?
Oh, beautiful waterfall. Very beautiful. But we can't really go down here. Luckily it didn't. We just couldn't find the last bit of the path. Eventually we did. It's just a little bit flooded, probably because it's rained a lot. But this was a very nice hike. Now we have to make it all the way back, but I hope that you found this useful in a way to kind of try out this 1-1-2 technique. At least it helped me today, because I think going on these hikes or travels in general and trying to film something often just, I don't know how to put it together, and I feel like I have to shoot a lot and then end up with too much footage that doesn't necessarily fit together. So trying to just make a simple beginning, middle and ending kind of just made it simple for me. And now I haven't reviewed the footage yet as I'm taking this, but I can imagine that it's not the best, and that's fine, because the whole exercise with this is just to make something that is at least decent, and from there just get better. So next time 1% better, taking from what I learned today, or like what I learned from editing this, how can I make this 1% better next time? And then over time I'll grow and get better, and maybe next time I'll try a 1-2-3, so I have a little bit more to work with. But yeah, it was fun, and it was an easy way to capture something while hiking as well, instead of having to feel like I had to capture the entire thing. So I'll just play the whole sequence through now at the end and in this video, and hope to see you in the next one. And until then, take care.
Can you feel it? There's a rushing wind at our back, and we're rushing in. Don't even know where we'll land. Can you hear it? There's a steady sound getting louder as our feet touch down. Follow the night until it's ringing out loud. 'Cause we found something to hold on to now. So we hold on and enjoy.